The 5-Minute Tutor. Now here is a really important question about time and learning. And this is a question we as parents may never ask ourselves. So the question is, how much time does your child spend at school? Now children go to school 5 days a week, and this seems like a big chunk of their lives. Does it even matter? Well, on looking more closely, you may be surprised or even shocked by looking at the facts. And it is certainly something that parents should be aware of. So we'll look at the UK first. In the UK, schools must open for 380 half-day sessions in each school year, which is a minimum of 190 days. So now let's compare this with school days in other countries. In America, it's 180 days. In Australia, 198 days. In Israel, 216 days. In South Korea, 220 days. And in Japan, 240 days. Now parents may be expecting these sorts of results and think that this is nothing out of the ordinary, or be surprised by the disparity of school days in different countries. But it's actually not comparing these different countries which is the important part. It is this next part which is really, really important. What I'd like to do now is to look at the time spent in school as a percentage of children's lives, looking at primary aged children, or children aged 5 to 11. So children spend 6 hours a day at school. Now let's say children sleep on average 10 hours a day. So school hours, 190 days times 6 hours equals 1,140 hours. And waking hours, 365 days times 14 equals 5,110 hours. Of course this is a maths site, you'd have to expect some maths, but please just bear with me for a minute. So from these figures we can work out that the percentage of children's lives spent at school is just over 22%, just about 1/5 of their lives. Now if you take out breaks and lunches and you just do this for lesson time as a percentage, for 5 to 7-year-olds it is 15%, and for 8 to 11-year-olds it is 16%. So this means for every 15 hours spent in the classroom, your children spend 85 hours not studying. So does this as a parent surprise, shock, or just cause you to pause for thought? Now your child's education is greatly influenced by so many aspects of their lives. So parents, do you realise on seeing this the tremendous influence you can have on your children's education? Do something now to help your children fulfill their potential by guiding them in that 85% of their lives. Sign up now to the 5-Minute Tutor newsletter. There is so much you can do as a parent to really help your child.